Okay, so last time we have talked about, do you still remember our topic from the last class?
Um,
It's okay.
we talk
Mm-hmm.
about um tenses.
Yes, the tenses. Mm-hmm. So let us just do a little quick review. Okay, let me just share my screen. So I would just be typing a sentence and then I just want you to tell me the scenario or the story of that sentence, okay?
Okay.
Mm. Can you read that for me?
Mr. Jung is playing basketball.
Mm-hmm. And what do we mean by that, Mr. Zhang?
Mr. Jung is playing basketball now.
Right now, yes. So Mr. Zhang is currently playing basketball. It's as simple as that,
Yeah.
right? Now let us try to compare this. Mr. Zhang has played. Okay, can you read that for me, Mr. Zhang?
Mr. Jung has played basketball.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now what does this mean?
Mr. Jung played the basketball
Mm-hmm.
and he ended up right now and
Mm-hmm.
he got sweat when
Exactly. Very good. So yes. So he just played basketball. He just finished right now. And very good with the scenario that he still has sweat, right? So he just finished, it's still resulting. Great. Now with this one, what about that, Mr. Shaw?
Mr. Jung play basketball uh, all of the time and but not now.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But will he continue this? Okay, let me
Or, yeah,
okay. Let's make it 1 moment. For how about months?
months.
For 4 months now.
Mr. Jung start
Mm-hmm.
playing basketball
Mm-hmm.
after 4 months ago,
Yes.
and he he sometimes play basketball,
Mm-hmm.
mm, and he will, but not now.
Exactly. Very good. So, yep, Mr. Jong started playing 4 months ago. Probably right now he is not because we're studying,
Mm,
but definitely sometime in the future you will continue playing basketball,
yeah,
right?
right.
And the last one, how about that?
Mr. Jung played basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Mr. Jung play. Uh, he he did play basketball, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what day he played basketball.
Yes,
Actually,
it's all
meaning
in the
just played
mhm.
basketball.
Yes, it's all in the past and it's not resulting anymore, right? Probably he played yesterday or um, this morning, but it's not resulting. So to better identify this, we could actually put a manner of time.
Mm.
Mr. Jong played basketball when?
Mm,
Yesterday.
mm.
Okay. So it's all in the past. Great job. So have we been using this lately?
I uh, I I understand how to use it, but actually I didn't use using that.
Use it yet?
Using
Okay.
it.
Nothing to worry. You will be using that for sure when you come here in
Mhm.
the Philippines, right?
Okay.
But see, um, if you have noticed, I have asked, have you been using it lately? What do you think is this? What does this mean?
Mm.
So when I asked, have you been using it lately? It means I was asking if you started using it and you will still continue using it, right? Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, so to continue our topic, one moment. Yeah, I'm still coughing a little. It's been quite a while now, right? All right. So right now, this is what we will be talking about. So past continuous. The sentence pattern is subject plus was or were plus ing form of the verb. Okay. And then if we use I, he, she, or it, then we will use was. What about if we use we, you, and they? What do you think we will
Are.
be using?
Are.
Where? Yes. Where? Okay. See, last time when we talked about present continuous, it's subject plus am, is, or are plus ing form of the verb because that is in the present form. Now, the past form of are is was or
Or.
where. Yep. But then again, if the subject is I, he, she, it, the past form of is
Was.
exactly. And the past form of are will be
Or.
very good. Now, when do we actually use past continuous? So we use past continuous when something is happening in the past. Okay, so something is happening when something happened in the past. To know it more, let me give you a sentence. Can you read this for me, Mr. Zhang?
I was eating when he arrived.
Yes, I was eating when he arrived. So as you can see, happening, wait, this is happening when what? When something happened in the past. So what was happening when he arrived?
I was eating.
Exactly, right? Now, if I may ask you, when do you think do we actually use this? Just the sentence itself. So I was eating when he arrived. What does it mean?
What were you doing? And
Mm-hmm.
when I arrived here, what were you doing? Like that?
Yes, exactly. So is this all finished? Is it all in the past?
No, is past continuous?
Yes, it's all in the past. Very good. Okay. Let us put a timeline here. Okay, our favorite timeline.
Okay.
Back then, we were using past, present, and future. This time, we will only be staying in the past since we're talking about past tenses. Here, past. Sorry. Okay. Now, with this one, from the past, you are doing this. Okay, one moment. You are doing this, and then he arrived here. Okay. So this is the past continuous, and then this is the simple past. This one, he arrived. Okay. That's why you were eating and then he arrived. Is that clear?
Yeah, clear.
Perfect. Now let's move on with the next one. Again, later we will be comparing all of these. Okay, let me just erase this one. The next past tense that we will be talking about is past perfect. And then the sentence pattern for this will be, do you remember the perfect tense, Mr. Zhong?
Yeah.
Yes. What is present perfect again? I'm sorry if I kept on asking, but this will help us remember it more, okay? What is
Okay.
present perfect again, Mr. Zhong?
Present perfect is
Mm-hmm.
I just finished something
Mm-hmm.
and I can recognize this, what I did. Mm.
Very good. Yes. So it's resulting.
Mm.
Correct. Now, let us put that in the past. Now, how will we be doing that? So, first of all, when we use past perfect, it means here. 1 second. Past perfect is past of the past. So, this happened before something in the past happened. It might sound confusing, but come to think of this is actually happening when something happened. So it's like present in the past, right?
Right.
But past perfect, this is past of the past. This happened first before this happened. So if we will check on it, let me erase that. Okay, so it means it happened here. This is past perfect. And then this is simple past. It happened here when something happened. Now let us try. Do you remember the sentence earlier? We had I was eating when he arrived,
Right.
right? Okay. Now, please use this sentence using past perfect.
I
Mm-hmm.
had been
Mm-hmm.
eating.
PP. What is the past participle of eat?
Eaten.
Very good. Yes. I had eaten when
Mm.
what?
When he arrived.
Very good. Okay. So I had eaten when he arrived. If I may ask, Mr. Zhong, what do you think does this mean?
I already ate
Mm-hmm.
before he arrived.
Very good. Exactly. Right. So, in short, you have done something. So, which comes first, if I may ask? When you ate or when he arrived? Which came first with this sentence?
I ate is first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ate is first, right? So if you want to use two past forms or past situations, then we will be using past perfect, right? So again, I am already finished eating and then he arrived. If you are just talking to someone and it's conversational, you can just say, so I had eaten when he arrived. But if you want to, like you and me, right? I ate and then he arrived. That's understandable. But if we want to really use it grammatically correct or in a proper conversation, then we use the past perfect. I
Mhm.
had eaten when he arrived. And then going back, past continuous, I was eating when he arrived. See, right?
Okay.
Okay. Is it clear?
Okay, clear.
Great. Now, the third one. This is the last past tense or past form. Okay. This is the past perfect continuous. Do you remember whenever we use perfect? When we use perfect, we are using, when we use continuous, we use the ing form of the verb, right? So the sentence pattern for this is, do you want to guess, Mr. Zhong?
Subject plus
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Yes.
had
Mm-hmm.
been
Mm-hmm.
ing.
Very
Oh,
good. Yes. So it's subject plus had plus been plus ing form of the verb. You got it perfectly, Mr. Zhong. I think you could just teach me now. Nah, just kidding. Okay. All right. So subject had been ing form of the verb. Now, when do we use this? So we use this when an action had happened sometime in the past but was interrupted.
Mm.
Same thing, right? Right. If we use that in present perfect continuous, you are doing something and then you stopped, but you will continue. So this is the same thing. It happened in the past, it was interrupted, but it has continued. But then again, since it's all in the past and it's not happening anymore, it became past perfect continuous. Let me just type it here. An action had happened sometime in the past, which was interrupted but has continued. Now, Mr. Zhang, our favorite exercise. Can you please use the previous sentence using this sentence pattern? The I was eating when he arrived. Let's do it in past perfect continuous.
I have been working out.
Okay. Later I will ask your own sentence. Let us use this. I was eating when he arrived first. Mm-hmm.
In eating.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
The manner of time. Give me, how long have you been eating?
for
Mm-hmm.
for 1 hour.
Yes. Great. When?
When he arrived.
Very good. Yes. So see, it's just exactly the same with the present perfect continuous, but it was just put in the past, right? Can you please explain that to me?
I was eating
Mm-hmm.
1 hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
And after 1 hour, he arrived.
Very good. So after an hour he arrived, and then what? Did you continue eating or you're finished?
I'm finished. No.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It's okay. It's okay. Continue, Mr. Zhang.
Not yet.
Not yet, exactly. So you had been eating for an hour already, and then he arrived. Probably you opened the door, it was interrupted, or you did something, but definitely you have continued it, right? But of course, at the time of speaking, like right now, since it's all in the past, it's already finished. Okay. But if when he arrived, you just finished eating, what will you be using again, Mr. Zhang?
Present perfect.
Past perfect, right?
Past perfect.
Yes, it's okay. No need to memorize the terms here. The most important part is that we understand when to use them. Okay, so if I will draw it on my timeline, it'll be like this. Let me just erase this first. So same with the present, isn't it? Do you remember on my timeline? It started from the past up to the present. It paused, but will continue in the future. So it's the same thing. Let's just put it in the past timeline. It started somewhere in the past, and then probably you were interrupted, but you have still continued it in the past, and then something from the past happened. Okay, this is the simple past here. This line here is the simple past. And then this is this past perfect continuous. Okay, is it clear, Mr. Zhang?
Okay, I'm clear.
Great. All right, now let's try it all using your own sentence. Give me a sentence using the past continuous.
I
Mm-hmm.
was working out
Mm-hmm.
for 2
Mm-hmm.
months.
The past continuous first. This one.
I was working out.
I was working out when what? What happened? So always
Ah,
remember, now you
when
have got
I was there.
when. So you were working out, and then what happened?
When I was in the Philippines, I'm I was working out then,
Okay.
but
Yeah. Mhm. I was working out
mm,
when I. It's okay.
I was I was in the Philippines.
Yes, right? I was working out when I was in the Philippines.
Mm.
So what does this mean? This is a perfect example. I like this. What
Uh,
does that mean?
when I was uh, in the Philippines, I
Mm-hmm.
I kept
Mm-hmm.
uh, kept doing working out, but not now.
Yeah, because where are you right now?
I live in I stay in Korea.
Very good, right? So when you were in the Philippines, you were working out.
Mm.
So I was working out when I was in the Philippines. So definitely, these are two things in the past happening at the same time, but is not happening anymore because you are where? In?
In Korea.
Very good.
Mm.
Okay. Now, let us try it with past perfect. Use a different sentence.
And
You
then
want me to help you?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So where else have you gone to? Because we are talking about the place and a matter of time. So you said you had gone to the Philippines. So now you're in Korea, right? This is the present. We are
Mm.
missing something here in between. We need one more place.
Uh,
Mm-hmm. It's okay. Think of any countries. Let's say I had gone to the Philippines before I
before
went
I went
to
to China.
China.
Mm.
Okay, very good. So I had gone to the Philippines before I went to China. So
Mm-mm.
you said I went to China. Does this mean you are still in China? Are you still in China when you say I went to China?
I
That's
think
a
I
simple.
don't know where I
It's
am.
if I may ask, if you say I went to China, am
Mm.
I still in China? Yes or no?
No.
No, right? Because
Mm.
it's already in the past, simple past.
Mm.
Right now, where are you, Mr. Zhong?
I stay in Korea.
Yes, you are in Korea. So see, past perfect is a past from the past. Okay. I had gone to the Philippines. You had gone to the Philippines before you went to China. And then this is China. But right now, you are in Korea. That is how we use
Mm.
past perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Past, two pasts before the present. Right. Now, what about past perfect continuous? Let's try something. Give me two things that you have done in the morning.
I had
Mm-hmm.
done.
I had been
I had been uh, jogging. Jogging.
jogging. Okay. For how long? Oh, all right. Wait, before that. So you had been jogging, and then what happened?
My friend.
Mm-hmm.
My friend called me.
Perfect. Okay.
Mm.
So you had been jogging when your friend called you, right?
Mm.
Now, let us put a time frame or a manner of time. How long have you been jogging when your friend called you?
for 1 hour.
All right. So I had been jogging for an hour.
An hour.
When what happened?
When
When?
my friend
Mm-hmm.
called
Exactly.
me. Yeah.
See, you have given me great sentences. So can you please read it for me?
I had been jogging for an hour when my friend called me.
Oh, very good. So what does this mean? Can you explain it to me?
I was jogging
Mm-hmm.
in this morning
Mm-hmm.
for an hour, and
Mm-hmm.
my friend called me, and he interrupt me.
Yes, that's very good. So you stopped jogging, right?
Mm.
Because he called you. See, that is what's happening from the past, and then you were interrupted, but you have continued. If I may ask for the last time, are you still jogging right now?
No, I don't.
Yes, very good. Okay. So all of these are all in the past. Is it clear, Mr. John?
Yeah.
Now, if you have noticed, the pattern is very simple. If you will be using past continuous, okay, one moment. If you will be using past continuous, it will come first on, it comes first in the sentence before the simple past. Here, the simple past. I was in the Philippines. I went to China. My friend called me, right? So
Right.
these are complex sentences. There are two sentences that you have used. Now, with these, we can be more conversational and we could use longer English. If
Right.
you're talking two past actions in the past, you just use whether it's past continuous, past perfect, or past perfect continuous. Do you have any question, Mr. Zhang?
No, I don't have.
All right. Okay. Let's clear this. I will be erasing this, okay, Mr. Zhang? All right. We only have 5 minutes. Would you
Okay.
want me to continue with the next topic, or should I endorse you to the next teacher?
Uh, okay. We're gonna done today. Okay.
Okay, no worries. Good. So before we end this class, let us just do a little bit of our for opportunities for improvement. Okay.
Mm-mm.
I asked you earlier, said, have you been using this? And then have you been using these? And then you said, no, I can't. This how can we make this better? I asked, have you been using these or and then we answered no I can't.
Uh,
How should we have had answered?
no, I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't
Is it?
be using those.
Okay, one moment.
Mm.
What verb did we use
Uh,
here? What helping verb? Is it could? I mean, what auxiliary verb? We used
uh,
have, yes. So,
I
no, I
haven't.
exactly.
Mm,
No, I
mm,
haven't. Or
no,
no,
I
I haven't
haven't.
been using it.
Mm.
Okay. One more time. So if I ask you, have you been using these, Mr. Zhang?
No, I haven't.
Exactly. Very good. Remember, if they ask you using that auxiliary that model, so you just answer them with the same auxiliary verb or the helping verb. If I ask, your answer was no, I can't. I should have asked like, can you use this? And
Right.
then you answer no, I can't, or yes, I can. Right? Okay, so, but I ask, have you been using this? We answer, no, I haven't. Cool. And then one more. We have said, I was jogging in this morning. How could we have made it better?
In this morning?
I was jogging is correct, right? Moreover, we don't need to use preposition in here. So we could just say, I was jogging when?
This morning.
Exactly. So I was jogging this morning, right? If we why is it that with the prepositions in on at, it says that when we use morning, evening, we use in the morning, in the evening, right? Then the sentence pattern should have been, I am jogging in the morning, or I jog in the morning. It means every morning you are jogging,
Right.
right? But in this sentence, I was jogging when?
This morning.
Exactly. Okay. And lastly, for the pronunciation, just one word. How do we say that, Mr. Zhang?
Philippines.
Okay, Philippines.
Philippines. Okay.
Yes, because it's really funny when we say Filipinas. It's
Oh,
different, okay?
I even know. I
No,
always
that's fine.
call that Philippines. Philippines.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yes. So it's Philippines. Okay. Just 1 minute left. Do
Okay.
you have any question, Mr. Zhang?
I don't have.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Zhang, and hope to
Thank
see
you.
you soon. Bye for
Thank you.
now.
Thank you.
Yes.